Yo guys, in today's video we are going to talk about Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a tweet from my favorite influencer and I'm going to talk to you about an altcoin that will get a crazy unlock in the next coming days, and it might be a warning. So if you are holding that specific altcoin, you definitely want to watch this video. Okay guys, let's jump straight into it. And so far Bitcoin, to be honest, has been holding super beautiful. We had this descending channel, we broke out to the upside, we retested the former resistance as support. Bitcoin right now coming up again, almost to the highs again at roughly above 69,000 US dollars. It's very beautiful to see this because there's just a lot of strength right here, especially when we look where we are in the cycle. Also in terms of the broader cycle, but also in terms of the shorter term cycle. So the 60-day cycles, the next 60-day cycle low should be around the 4th, 5th or 6th of November. And as you can see, generally, when we have this 60-day cycles, during the half of the cycle, Bitcoin will lose strength. And basically from the half of the cycle, we are seeing a declining phase. But we haven't seen it with Bitcoin. It's actually pretty good. So normally, when we are seeing such strength in the price, especially based on time, that is a good sign for what's going to happen over the next coming months. And Bob Lucas also say that we are on day 51 of the 60-day cycle. He lines up a couple of scenarios right here where we might go sideways into that 60-day cycle low, then go up, or maybe just have that one last dip into the 60-day cycle low and then slowly grind up. I'll personally go more for the blue scenario right here because Bitcoin is holding on so strong. It's very good to see, guys. Also, I've been showing you this graph already many times over the past couple of videos. Bitcoin is at the point of the cycle where normally we are going to see an acceleration. And it would really make sense right now, leaving this consolidation phase after being stuck in this for like roughly 6 months. Right now, leaving this, resolving to the upside would really show that we, based on the rhythm, the pattern that we have seen with Bitcoin in the past, that generally around this time we are going to see that acceleration. So everything is lining up pretty decent right here, guys. Now I want to talk with you about a altcoin, and the altcoin is TIA. Celestia. I've been talking about Celestia. Why? Because the structure of Celestia is was looking very good. I changed my stance a little bit on that because we didn't get that confirmed breakout. I've been talking about this. We have this inverse head and shoulders, but we don't get that breakout. We just get a rejection from the resistance. Right now it's slightly below our entry right here, and our stop loss is slightly below that as well. If we lose these lows, things might get ugly for Celestia. But I just want to mention right here, guys, that in 2 days we have so much Celestia being unlocked, and you can see it even here on the Binance website. Celestia will unlock approximately 175 million tokens, representing roughly 80% of the current circulating supply, valued at almost 1 billion US dollars. So you gotta think a little bit right here. So you gotta view it like this. So let's zoom out a little bit. We have a lot of investors that entered Celestia right here, the seed investors, before it entered the exchange, right? So those tokens were locked all the time. Those investors have seen their assets rise to crazy amounts, but now they also have seen a big retracement on their investments. And this is pretty dangerous because, of course, Celestia is still for them in the profit. So when 80% of the tokens will unlock, then of course a lot of investors might get the idea like, oh yeah, I'm selling here because I'm still have a profit, right? I wouldn't blame them. So in terms of tokenomics of Celestia, I think it's actually pretty dangerous. So for the coming days, I would definitely say don't be too much invested in this token. Wait it a little bit out, what's happening after the unlock. Technical structure is definitely looking pretty okay. We had a very long correction phase. We have bullish divergences on the momentum indicator, inverse head and shoulders, but failed attempt of breakout. That's very important to say. We don't have any confirmation of a breakout yet. And right now, 80% of the tokens will get unlocked. So a lot of investors, they might have the idea, okay, let's sell some tokens here, just take a profit, or maybe sell the initial investment and let the rest run. for sure, when you unlock 80% of the tokens, there will be a significant portion of that 80% that will sell and take profits, right? Maybe even if it's only 10%, that would still mean to roughly 90 million of TIA tokens that will be available on the market. So I would say this is pretty dangerous territory. So if you are a TIA holder, then be careful with that. That's just something I thought I just had to let you guys know about that. So all in all, guys, I still think the same analysis stands as yesterday. Bitcoin is looking really good. It's actually the best coin, the coin that looks the best. If we have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, we still go higher. This will change eventually, but you also have to realize that the moment Bitcoin is going to break to new all-time highs and go in this acceleration phase, it will definitely first suck up all the liquidity from the rest of the market. So maybe when this one goes up, Bitcoin, we still see some blood going on in the altcoins before eventually we are seeing people taking profits on Bitcoin and then let those profits run in their altcoin bags, taking more risk. Presidential elections also coming up. It's aligning with the 60-day cycle. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, you guys know if Trump will become president, that would definitely be good for crypto. Right, so all in all, that's actually everything that I wanted to say in today's video. I want to thank you all for watching, guys. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe down below. Check out the links in the description, as there are a lot of promotions going on, exchange signups or will portal, whatnot. Have a look at that, or have a look at all my other tutorials. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.